Red bortsch is one of my favorite soup to eat, and I'm so happy about my children loving that because red beets provide so much nutrition for your blood cells. There is beans, which is protein, and chicken meat and lots of vegetables. Healthy, nutritious feeling for you with a great taste. What I do is I start my pot to make the broth, and I have 2 chicken legs right here with a small bay leaf and allspice, just one little piece, because I don't want to get the flavor to be overwhelming, as my kids are very picky, and especially for them. So for vegetables, just carrots, celery head, parsnip, garlic, onion, and this will go in with cut up beets. And I have cut up beets into bigger pieces here. I need lots of beets for the color and richness of that soup, but I don't want to cut up all of them into small pieces. I will take the big ones out, and if I have it big like that, it will be easier and will make maybe a salad or something for some kind of a meat that I'm gonna cook tomorrow as a side. But I diced other beets, like 2 or 3 of them, in cubes, some carrots in cubes, and I will also cut up and dice potatoes. And here I have another piece of meat, and that meat is a smoked butt. I love the smokiness in that soup, and this is like number one thing that when you first try it, you will have this taste on your taste buds, and it's amazing. So the smoky flavor is, that's all I can say. Salt, pepper, some soy sauce. And on the end, when I'm almost done, I put some of the red bortsch concentrate, but I look for something natural without all the not healthy ingredients for you in there. If you have a lot of red beets, you might not even need it, but I will probably use like half a cup of it. And also beef cube, and I like the beef cube with mushroomy flavor. You can put sautéed mushrooms with onion in that soup, but because of my kids who don't like mushrooms, I don't, otherwise they won't eat it. I'll just put 1 cube. If not, then the regular one. And again, here I also watch for the no artificial flavors or colors added. And now you have either beans like those or just regular in water to add to that red bortsch. But first, just the meat and red beets go in. So I will just put all the beets in. Since they cook the longest, they will go in first. And I will just boil this water with my chicken drumsticks and those beets for about 40 minutes before I start adding more stuff to it. The first time my children ever tried that soup, they saw the color red. No, we don't want it. It looks like blood. Well, be careful, if you don't put your gloves on, your hands will end up red. So I have my beets in here, and now just like cooking a chicken broth or beef broth, any base for soup, I'll just put all the veggies in. So the carrots, parsnip, onion, celery head, and my garlic. Halloween is coming, very close, 2 weeks, so that will keep the vampires away. My blood soup, red soup, and the garlic. And yeah, Halloween is next week. And 1 tablespoon of salt, and for now, that's it. I will let it cook for about 40 minutes. Right after I put my meat in, the smoky meat, I also put my beets, diced beets in. Beets take a long time, but not always. Sometimes it's hard to say how long the beets will take. It all depends if those beets are young, old. Sometimes when I buy it, when I touch it and they're really, really hard, I know that they will take longer. When they become a little bit softer because they lay there for a while, then they cook faster. So the beets go in right after my meat. But potatoes, usually 20 minutes, and carrots, when you have it diced small, about the same time. So my potatoes and the carrots will go next. But I have to make sure that my beets are soft. So instead of giving you time, how long the soup is going to be cooking right now, just take a fork, take some beets out, and bite in it. If it's really hard, wait a little bit longer and then try again. When they are almost soft, then it's time to put the carrots and potatoes in. Then 20 minutes later, all you do is put the beans in and then we'll make the soup a little bit thicker with some heavy cream and flour. It's done. I thought I'll mention that part because you will cook this soup and then, the taste is there. But when you bite into it, your potatoes are soft, your carrots are soft, but then the beets will be hard to bite in. That's why it's important to wait for the beets to be soft first. And this is the time when you put your potatoes and carrots in. And on the end, the beans. I have just put my carrots in, and you can see those beautiful colors. I didn't put even a tiny bit of the red bortsch concentrate. So when you have so many beets, the beets create this rich, beautiful color. And I won't need that much. Beautiful. It is nutritious, tasty, healthy soup. And filling, I have about 1.5 bowl of that soup, and I don't need to eat anything else. I'm satisfied. Potatoes, carrots, beets, everything is nice and soft. And last part, the beans. I did drain some of the liquid in there, but the rest will go in. I love Bush's beans. Very tasty. And I will also put my other beans in because I have a big pot right here. And beans is extra protein. Good stuff. It is also time to get some of my red bortsch concentrate. And like I said, it will probably be like a quarter of it. And this one really doesn't have anything, no colorings, no preservatives. We have to really watch what are the ingredients in there so it's healthy. All that, so you don't put in all that unnecessary stuff. Okay, about quarter of that, mix it up. What I like to do is put 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar. My family used to put quarter of lemon, but I find it more tasty when I just put 2 tablespoons of the apple cider vinegar. But again, taste your food. Always taste your food and see if you like it. If you like it, you can put 3 tablespoons, but 2 is enough, as my children are very sensitive and very picky. And mix it up again. Last part, salt and pepper to your taste. Heavy cream with 2 tablespoons of flour so I can thicken the soup up. If you like it more thick, add more half and flour. For me, I kind of like it in the middle, not too thick and not too thin. And I use this net to make sure that all the flour is dissolved and I don't have any pieces that, I don't want it there. And last thing I will do is go in my garden and bring some fresh parsley on top. Couple minutes and I can turn it off. It smells delicious. And the last touch, some celery, some parsley, and my soup is done. Thank you for watching. Enjoy it. I sure will, with my whole family. Smells wonderful and looks amazing. One more thing I just remembered. And this is what I like to do, you don't have to. But the meat that I have, I would take it out on the plate, let it cool down, and I would shred it and then put it back in. So my soup is really a full meal. I will eat it for 3 days and not get tired of it. Bon appetit. Thank you. And you can see drinking out of a cup. How is it? As always?
Very good.
Okay. Oh, you done?
Can I have some more?
And this is why I cook a big pot of it. Because we can eat it 2 days in a row.